this quick and dirty tutorial on how to do an I-cord tab cast on. This is very similar to a garter stitch tab to start a shawl, or in this case, my Bend in the River cowl. And I'm just gonna show you how it's done. So start with your slip knot and pull it nice and tight. You need about 8 to 12 inches of tail just to give you enough space to be able to do Judy's magic cast on. So you have your yarn in your thumb and forefinger, and you'll go from the out in. So thumb to top needle, point your finger to bottom needle, out in, until you reach 3 stitches on each needle. And then I like to give it a nice little twist here in the back to lock that tail in. And you're going to switch it to your left hand and pull out the bottom needle so that those bottom 3 stitches are on your cord and the top stitches are on your right hand. Let's see, that looks like that twist came undone. So I'm going to give it another twist and a light tug. Okay, so now we will begin the I-cord. And these are I-cord increases for your edge. So what you'll do is you will knit front and then leave that stitch on and knit through the back loop. This gives you 2 stitches out of 1. Knit 2. Oops, splitting that stitch there. See if I can get it to refocus. Okay, so then you will slip 3 stitches purlwise from your right-handed needle to your left-hand needle, leaving that final stitch that you increased on your right-hand needle. And we're going to do it again. Knit front back. Taking care, let's see if I can get it to focus again. Taking care not to split those stitches, and then knit 2 and slip 3 back over, there we go, to your left hand needle. You'll knit front back, it's always fun when the yarn is a bit splitty. Knit front back, and then knit 2, at which point you should have 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on your needle. At this time, you have your 3 stitches here and your 6 stitches here. You just slide it off the needle until all the stitches meet in the middle. And you'll have 9 stitches now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slip that back to the right-handed needle, which is where your working yarn is, and turn. Now, I like to reorient the stitches. You don't necessarily have to do this, but you could end up with a purl bump on the back or 2. I switch the first and second stitches. Pull this out, off. You're going to do this on each end. Here we go. And you're basically just flipping those stitches. And when you do so, I'm going to switch this one back so that it is correctly oriented. You're now doing this to set up for working an I-cord edge, which you work the first and middle stitches on the right side, and you work that final stitch on the wrong side to give you that nice I-cord, which is basically just like a tube. So when you've done this, when you've flipped the first and the second, it's almost as if you've already done your slip 1, knit 1 for that wrong side row. And then this is a trick that I do, and I will show this in another video, to work the edge and keep it loose for an I-cord edge, instead of slipping it with the yarn in front, I wrap it over the top. Then I'm going to purl those 3 stitches, which are part of the main body of the cowl, before I get, there we go, before I get to these final 3 stitches, which are the I-cord on the other side. So that for the I-cord on the other side, you're basically just reversing the order. So I'm slipping one, you could do it either with yarn in front or wrapping it over the top, and then those last 2 can be flipped so that your outermost is now your 2nd stitch, and you'll knit that, and the new outermost is slipped. Come on, there we go. And that, you do not have to slide it. This is just, that was the end of the setup for Bend in the River, but I'm gonna pull it out so that you can see. You've got 3 stitches for your I-cord on each side and 3 stitches in the center, which you will start building your pattern from. And that is how you do an I-cord tab cast on.